Hello everybody and welcome back to my 1.21 Let's Play World here on Panda's World. We are on episode 9 today, and I'm starting out in the sugarcane farm because we've gotten quite a bit of sugarcane in between episodes. And we've also gone ahead and leveled up our mason all the way up to quartz. Also, before I started the video, I went ahead and got a bunch of redstone materials together because we're going to need them for Shitty's build. I'll go ahead and show you guys the clips of the caving expeditions we went on, but we got quite a bit of redstone. I've almost completed my redstone box from all the redstone we've gotten. There's a couple things I'm missing. Crafters is one, honey, and a couple things down here. And I want to get warp buttons because my favorite color is blue. So I would rather have warp buttons and pressure plates than any of the other colors. But that'll do for now. Let's go ahead and put this redstone away. And yeah, I'll go ahead and show you guys the clips now, and then I'll bring you guys back in, and I'll explain what's going on in the video today. Alright guys, so I am going to build some flower farms today. So for this I'm going to need a couple chests. Actually no, I don't want to use chests for this. I'm going to use barrels. Do I have barrels? Probably not. Let's see. I have 11 composters but no barrels. So let's see, what do I have a lot of slabs of? Let's go ahead and make a bunch of slabs out of this. 42 will be plenty. I also want to get some building blocks together. Not sure what I want to use. Potentially tough? Potentially? I may just go basic with stone bricks or deep slate bricks. Because I need like a stack per build right now. So yeah, I think we'll just go basic with some stone bricks. Also gonna go ahead and take the extra hoppers that I have in here and a bunch of this extra redstone just in case we need it. Hopefully we don't, but I do have a pretty full redstone box now. But if we head in the north direction, there's actually 2 flower forests over in this area, which is part of the reason I picked this area, because as we expand in this direction we'll be able to connect with this flower forest over here. So I've added a mod that I've used in my hardcore world before that allows us to see a flower map of where things are. So like, for example, this will always give us alliums. This will always give us oxeye daisies. I believe this one's red tulips. And then as we go further in this direction, white tulips, pink tulips. And for those that are unaware of how flower forests work, at least on Java, I can't speak for Bedrock because I don't play Bedrock anymore. There is a Y level map as well, which is why sometimes you don't find the flower that you're looking for. Most of the time for me it's the lily of the valley. But there is a Y level where it should spawn. So here's cornflowers. If I go up on the map, all of a sudden it turns into orange tulips, and as we go back down around this level right here, we should find the most amount of Lily of the Valley. So if I built the farm, let's go ahead and break that. For this one up here, on this level, we would get cornflowers and Lily of the Valley. But I am going to take a quick look around and see if there are any closer to ground level, maybe? Over here, there seems to be some. Nope, they go away. Actually, over here, there seems to be some on ground level. So maybe I build it over here in the center of the flower forest. That way, I don't have like floating farms or anything like that. Yeah, right here would be a good spot. So I've got some cornflowers, Lily of the Valley. I got some alliums over there, azure bluettes, red tulips, and then over here I've got some poppies I see, white tulips, pink tulips, looks like some oxydaisies. The only thing I'm not seeing is dandelions, which aren't a big deal. Maybe I'll build it over in the actual fuzzy area out there, because the fuzzy area is a mixture of all the different flowers that you can get from that specific biome. So if I'm building, where did I say I was going to build it? Over here in the center. Yeah. If I actually go a little bit past the Lily of the Valley over here, the river biome only spawns the poppies and the dandelions, so maybe that's what I'll end up doing. I'll build a house on the water here and only have those. That'll save us a little bit of building resources too. A lot of these farms are going to overlap, a lot of them. So the cornflowers and the Lily of the Valleys are definitely going to overlap, and then we'll have probably white tulips, pink tulips, a big area for the azure bluettes, alliums, and the oxydaisies. But I'm going to go ahead and chop down some of these trees so that we can start building, and I'll cut to the time lapse. Alright guys, so I've gone ahead and cleared out the area and prepped the area for the farms. I even went down a little bit because we had access to a swamp through the river, and did one over there for blue orchids as well. But I'm going to go ahead and do one on video, and then we're going to do the rest in a time lapse, because they're pretty basic farms. I don't think they really need to be shown in detail for every single one of them. I'm going to go ahead and grab some of these blocks, about 2 stacks, hoppers, got the redstone, barrels. The one thing I don't have is my pistons, which are in here. Pistons, dispensers, and note blocks. So I'm going to go and do the one that's up here. Get this stuff out of my inventory. So what you're going to do is you're going to go 2 by 9 over here, which should be the equivalent of the inside of your 12 by 11 square. You're going to place down a row of blocks of your choice, a row of pistons. You're going to put down a note block, an observer. Oh, I forgot the observers too. Whoops. Grab the observers real quick. Now you're going to put down a note block, an observer looking into it, row of redstone along the back of your blocks, and then you're going to do the same on the other side. Like so. Note block. Pistons. Redstone. Looking into it, and then you're going to remove this first layer of blocks here. Then we are going to count to the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should be somewhere here in the middle. And we're going to dig our way out. If you don't have a light tray, you can dig too deep. So now we are going to do 2 observers here, one facing up. Oops, not there, sorry. One facing up, one facing into it, and then we're going to put our dispenser facing up like that, replace our grass. Then we're going to run a hopper line going from there to here. Put the barrel in the ground so it's not in the way. And that is where you're going to put your bone meal. I don't have any bone meal on me currently, but when we do, you're going to tap each side. And it's going to start pushing back and forth like that, bone mealing constantly, breaking all the flowers. Then to stop, you double tap that. And then from then on, you can double tap one side or the other to get it to do whatever you want. Whichever side you stop it on is the one you're going to tap to make it go again. Alright, and with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of these and go get some bone meal, and I'll bring you guys back in when I'm done and ready for the build. Alright guys, and with that, I've gone ahead and finished all of the flower farms, even the one over there in the swamp. And I went ahead and ran them for a little bit, and we got quite a few flowers from them. These are the least amounts right here that I got, which still isn't terribly bad. The red ones aren't that great, but I also really don't like the red tulips anyways. We also have all these over here, so I think they should last me quite a while. Go ahead and add these to the pile. Yeah, that's quite a bit of tulips and things, so that'll last me a while. But I've also gone ahead and brought over a bunch of materials to build with. And I am going to finish one more redstone build over here. I'm not sure if I'm going to build it in that square or not, or if I'm going to build it above one of these other farms, but we'll see. I really don't have a plan for builds. I'm just going to kind of wing it and hope for the best. I'm going to go ahead and cut into the time lapse, and we'll see where we get. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of a tour of what I've been up to as the build is finished. So here we have the 2 tall flowers. We're able to farm all of those in there. And then in here we have our cherry blossom farm and our future torch flower and pitcher pod farm. Then if we come through here, we have orange and white tulips, and then we have a whole village we built out here. So these are meant to be like little market stalls over here. We could also plant more torch flower and pitcher pods out here and let them grow naturally. Then up here we have red tulips, azure bluettes, and alliums. Go ahead and open the door so we can look in here. Got some archways in here. I went ahead and marked them all out with what they are based off of these pots. As you can see, this one has the white tulips, orange tulips. We got ourselves a little storm door. Oxeye daisies, pink tulips. I went with the no windows on this one. I think it looks quite nice in here, actually. Another area for pitcher pods and torch flowers to grow. A little composting outhouse. In here we have cornflowers and lily of the valley. A little bit different archway in this one. And I decided to go with the tall oak trees in this build rather than making my own, as I think it fits better with the surrounding trees, so I didn't have to go like super far out with making custom trees. Overall, it's just kind of a time saver, I guess. And then in here we have our dandelions and our poppies. And of course we got some areas to sleep over here, some storage, maybe for extra bone meal or whatever. And yeah, I'm considering moving some villagers in here. I'm not sure if it's really something I want to do, as there's really no place for them to go. I'm not going to be over here too much. It's just kind of nice to be safe when you're doing flower farming, especially because like, you never know what time of day you're going to come over here. But instead of just leaving a bed, you can just have whatever. I did leave a pathway coming down from here, because that's the base area over there. So we'd have like a path going through the town, and then there's room at the very end of it over here to expand. If we decided we wanted to build past this area, I'd probably continue it down this way. I've already like kind of decided this is going to be like a pond area if I do decide that I want to continue past this area. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. I've already done a little bit of the editing, and it's going to be a little over 30 minutes, I think. But I'm going to leave you guys with a question. If you guys could collaborate with any Minecraft YouTuber or streamer, who would it be? I personally would love to collaborate with Whip. I think he makes fantastic builds. I'm definitely not on his caliber, but he does make some really good builds. Also, if you made it this far in the video, please leave a like and a sub if you feel so inclined. And if you have any questions or comments on anything, feel free to comment in the comment section too, not just answer the question. Comments are always appreciated, and I always try to comment back. Yeah, I will be streaming this world every Monday, 8 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern start time. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.